Hello! Look at that! It's alive! Well, sort of. Might not be a big deal. Well, and I hope. So finally, there were a little bit more depth things than I expected. First, when I replaced the two varistors and this resistor, it wasn't still turning on. So I ended finding this component to be dead too. It was still on the same board I showed in the previous video. So this transistor is related to, I think it's the one that commands the relay to turn on. And one of these diodes was related with this transistor. I don't exactly know what it does, but it's directly connected to this transistor. And the other one is the freewheel diode for the relay. So, just in case, the freewheel diode is here to prevent the load in the relay coil to return in the circuit when you turn the machine off. And I found this diode to be open. So what happened is, as it was open, it probably, well, I think it very likely took this transistor and this diode. So in fact, we had two different problems here. It was not related. It's just two separate failures. So I substitute this transistor. So this one is a 2SB8110, and I substitute it with a BC327 because of course I don't have any Japanese transistor, and most of the time for tiny signal and tiny stuff like this, you can simply replace with common European reference. You just have to cross legs because the base is this pin, if I'm not wrong, on the external, and on European, of course, it's in the center. So you have to cross legs, and just be sure you don't put it in the wrong way. And these diodes, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea of their reference. So I took a look in the BVW-75 schematics to check what they used for the freewheel diode relay, and so I just compare with what they used for the BVW-75, and I simply replace these two diodes with the good old 1N4148, and I think it's going to do the job perfectly. So there might be 1S2076A, but I'm not really sure, because BVW-75 and BVW-D75 are really different machines. They really look the same, but internally and the power supply, I know for sure they are really different. So maybe they used other reference, I don't know, but they do more or less the same thing. So 1N4148, it's, well, I can say that you can go wrong with it for this kind of use. Freewheel diode and this one. Okay, so here it is. So now I need to find what does that mean, and then check what happened. Where is the DC to DC converter for VU meter? But huge improvement. Happy I am.